touchscreen, man. Touchscreen got me. Son of a bitch. My bad. I hit the damn wrong button. It's touchscreen got me, man. I hit the wrong button. Fail. F in chat. Touchscreen. I hit the wrong damn button, Jeff. It was my bad. I gotta own that. Touchscreen got me. Otani got us booted. Oh, boo. Boo this man. Anyway. Yeah, I gotta be careful where I touch this touchscreen. Stop touching myself. That was touching a touch screen. Blocking Lofton like that. Well, yeah, it was in a bad spot. I'll agree with you on that. I'm still kind of messing with things, trying to get things to where I want them up here. I want to hang some stuff up on the wall up here. I want to put Sean's autograph up there because it's over here right now. I hit the wrong button, Abigail. I failed. F in chat, guys. F in chat. Not far enough. No, we got to keep here just for that, Jeff. Just for that, we're gonna move Otani up. Oh yeah, thanks. Yep. Hashtag winning. Yep. He finally shaved him. Oh, come on now, Mike. Cheap shots. No, that's not Sean's autograph. That actually is Adam's autograph, and it's not really. I need to get like a shelf or something up here. Anyway, just move that off to the side. F in chat for fail, stream fail. I was trying to bring the chat up, is what I was trying to do, guys, and I just went a bit too low with it and cut myself off there. So, oh, you wanted to replay the story about the screwdriver? I spent about 20 minutes with this damn screwdriver trying to get it to, screw the screw in, and I couldn't get it to do it. So I set the fucker down, and we got an actual screwdriver, and then got it together. So this screwdriver, if you ever get this table, don't use this damn thing because you're only going to create yourself heartache, basically. Ribbed for her pleasure. It looks like a hand grenade, man. Looks like the end of a hand grenade. Just put a pin on the back of that. Some glue, some wire. Yep. all Otani rookies are air. What do you mean? Say what? What are you on about, Abigail? I don't even know what you're on about. All Otani rookies are air. What? You don't like my Otani rainbow? That's a sweet card. It's one I got from Mike as well. So, anyway. Yep. These 2018 update always have the rookie card logo, and it's his rookie debut. She added the word up. I don't even know what you guys are talking about in chat. It's devolved. I'm just gonna let you guys kind of, just throw stuff around, whatever you guys are doing there in chat. I was thinking, guys. I was in my game room actually when I was playing my PS4 today, and I was thinking. I got some cards up in there, and I was like, man, I got a few nice Reggie Jacksons. I might start PC and Reggie Jackson cards. Yeah, when doodle it might stick to the wall. Like, yeah, any mess you make in chat, you have to clean up yourself. I'm just gonna put that out there now. If you piddle on the floor, you're gonna have to mop that up. I hope you don't have dementia. What? Because I hit the wrong button, Abigail? Mr. Clean. Yeah, you have to break out the scrub brushes and stuff. But yeah, I'm still messing around with things up here. It's kind of hard to like put much up here. YouTube, stop playing. Stop playing with me, YouTube. Playing with my streams like playing with my emotions. Coffee time. Yeah, sorry about that, Brandon. YouTube's being temperamental with me. So, it just booted me for no reason. 2-year anniversary stream's going swimmingly well so far, guys. Swimmingly well. Not a word. Not a word in chat. I'll time you all out, I swear. I will turn the car around. Keep touching this no-no square. Oh, sure, blame me now. Every time a no-no square gets touched, I'm going to get blamed by Jeff now. Yeah, it has, Brandon. That first time was my fault. The first time was my fault. That second time, my hands are nowhere near any squares. Jeff, see, YouTube didn't like that one, Jeff. It booted me again. Every time you do that, that was on you, Jeff. YouTube booted me on that one. Yeah, uh-huh. Sure, Jeff. Oh, you guys are bad. You guys are bad. You guys should all be put in timeout right now. A 30-second timeout for everybody. Your YouTube is pissing me off right now. It is really pissing me off. Oh my God. All right, Jeff. I'm going to blame this all on you. This is all your fault. Every time you say something, YouTube boots me. This happened 4 times in a row, Jeff. 4 times in a row. Yeah. Keeps booting me. Like this has happened like 4 times in a row now. I'm just waiting for it to happen again. Now YouTube's just being temperamental with me. Already done closed the first stream out. It was going so well. Yeah. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream, guys. It helps me out since I closed the first one out. Anyway. Yeah, it's kind of a problem on YouTube sometimes. Like sometimes I'll come on here and it'll boot me out like happened the first time when it was actually not my fault. But the first time on tonight was my fault. That was my bad. Yep, thanks, Brandon. My damn traitor fingers over here. I don't know if I'll ever get used to using a touchscreen for like doing stuff on, man. I wish I had my laptop running. I'm working on that right now. Working on getting that up and running. I use my laptop again. But yeah, it happens some nights. Like there's a lot of people like do lives and stuff on Fridays and stuff. I'm not the only one. So Is what it is. So who's all ready for the baseball season? Mike the car dude with his Cleveland Guardians over there. The Cleveland Guardians. The Cleveland Guardians. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, he's definitely lying to you, Mike. That should be the Cleveland Panty Shields. Oh man. Oh, oof. It's a complicated relationship with Mike and his Cleveland team right now. It's a complicated emotional situation, guys. It's like imagine the team you follow changes their name to something you don't like. It would be it's a traumatizing experience right there. I could imagine. Like I'm still in shock they actually changed it. To be honest with you, it's been the Indians for I don't know how many damn years. Cleveland Streamers was your vote. I mean, it would have made more sense. Yeah, it is what it is, Mike. I guess you got to deal with what you got to deal with, right? Welcome to the age of sensitive people. Yep. Welcome back, Magnus. I'm keep my hands away from the button here. Oh, there's all kinds of other stuff on the internet other than porn. You just gotta look, man. I look all kinds of shit up here on here all the time. Like I like to watch stuff about history and stuff like that. Yeah, people do. Like I never like looked. I just thought the Cleveland Indians. It's always been the Cleveland Indians. I never put that much thought into it. Yeah, the Cleveland Spiders would have been a throwback at least. I agree, Magnus. All right, all right, Jay. Cool, cool, brother. I voted for the Loose Hawks. Oh yeah, of course that Jeff. Like I don't know, like who all got to vote in that. Starting to fall asleep. Yeah, I know, Abigail. It's cool if you fall asleep. We appreciate you stopping by for the 2 year anniversary stream. I'm gonna have to figure out something to do this week or next week for this. After I'm done roasting Mike, of course. That's gonna happen no matter what. Um, so, but like after that, I got to figure out something. We got to do something special for the 2 year anniversary. I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out. Wake up, Abigail. Do you need to like put some loud music on or something for Abigail? And get me copyright stuff and then boot it off of YouTube again. Like YouTube loves to boot me off. It just loves doing that shit to me. It's like if I don't have enough arch nemesis as it is, YouTube's fighting against me. That would be that'd be tough to merchandise that, Mike. I mean, sure. We're trying to keep Abigail awake over here. Yeah, I can't say that. I wish I could say Robert's got back in touch with me, but hasn't happened yet. Robert's a busy guy, I'm sure. It's 1:09 a.m. Yeah, it's late where you're at. Shit, this is early for me on a Friday night, but I've been up since like. You guys don't want to know what time I woke up. That's just not talk about that. Nimasai. I like that. Otani-san Nimasai. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't had much sleep, so it's probably how I shut the first stream down because I haven't had much sleep and I aren't really paying much attention to much. I didn't really even have a plan with it. Really, I just figured I'd come on and say it was, kind of the desk was a kind of a birthday gift to the channel. Is kind of the way I looked at it, and a birthday of my channel. I mean, went around outside naked. Abigail, Jeff, don't encourage her. Oh, I just read what you said, Mike. I read back. Oh gosh, yeah, that. Oh. Oh, damn. Abigail straight called you. Well, he's not wearing pants. Yeah, the guy that's not wearing pants is accusing me of touching my button. I think we all know who's touching their button right now, Jeff. And it's not fair because you got Mike and Jeff trying to team up on me here. Thinking about you putting your favorite movie on. Oh, speaking of our movies, before you go, Abigail, our Discord movie will be The Night Watchman on Sunday. You guys gotta watch The Night Watchman. It's awesome. It's a fun movie to watch. It's a very fun movie. So hopefully Tubi will let me play that movie. I wanted to test it out, but like me and Mike haven't had a time to sit down and chat. But go out naked when it's cold. Well, yeah, I did, Jeff, but it was an early April Fool's on you. It'll wake you up though. Yeah, it's not a good Abigail. You're right. It's not a good idea. I wouldn't listen to it. But yeah, if you want to go watch Freddy versus Jason. I understand. Yeah, you go out there. It's windy and cold out there right now. Like I'm sitting like right next to my window over here. I'm thinking about turning my heat on, go and grab me another cup of coffee if I want to stay on here longer. Yeah, there's a reason you're not sleeping well. Yeah, there's a reason I haven't been either. But again, I'm not going into all that right now. This is 2 year anniversary. We're just gonna. Yeah, it gets cold here, man. People, I want to move somewhere warm. Fuck this cold shit. Y'all be freezing your nuts off up there and shit. I'll be sitting in, Florida somewhere, sipping a pina colada or something. You guys can freeze your asses off. I'm good with that. I've done enough snow shoveling to last me 3 lifetimes, guys. I have shoveled enough snow to probably build fucking Empire State Building out of it all. Yeah, it's the weather was crap all day. I've been feeling like crap all day because of the weather. I don't even know how I got this damn table put together and how we got that done and put in. We're definitely hurting today. Yeah, Naomi needs to get better. So weather goes from like warm to cold, and that shit's got to stop. It's no good. Well, that's good to hear you're over it. Did you guys hear about Triple H today? Did you guys hear the news about Triple H? I know Jeff might follow. I don't think Mike follows wrestling, but Jeff might know what I'm talking about, though. Did you guys hear that news? No? Triple H is officially retiring from wrestling in general. He had basically he had heart failure, pretty much, and like they had to go in and go do surgery on him and shit, and basically save his life and stuff. So, yeah, yeah. So hopefully, well wishes to him. Hopefully he gets better. It was sounded pretty scary. So anyway, yeah, I thought to mention that. So I know you guys follow wrestling. Yeah, Brandon. Yeah, shit catches up. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream, guys. Helps out a lot. 2 year anniversary stream. So might as well get them likes up there. What's up, Isaac? Yeah, Big E got hurt. Big E's a Iowa Hawkeye. He played on the defense for the Hawkeyes, your home state. So Hopefully, get well quick to Big E. Definitely, definitely. What's up, Isaac? How you doing tonight? St. Louis Cardinals fan. Welcome to the stream, brother. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. No, he's not just retiring from wrestling, Jeff. He's retiring. He's not like involved in doing anything right now. Yeah, they do. They do like the pain pills and drugs and shit. Like that's always a problem with these wrestlers. Yeah, but Big E, I seen that. That was man. Big ups to Big E, man. Hope he gets well. He'll be back out there soon. I guarantee it. I've seen guys come back from that. Edge is an example. They thought his career was over too. Night Watchman is the movie we're watching, Abigail. The Night Watchman. Yep, Isaac. Never heard of it. Just show up Sunday. We'll do it at like 5:30, whatever time. Hey, welcome back, Parker. Whatever time Mike wants to do it. Um, you know, me and Mike usually get together about 5:30 on Sunday, but Mike's in chat. He can let you know. I ain't gonna speak for him. Yeah, yeah. All these guys are getting old. Yep, absolutely. And Scott Hall passed away. Oh, things are falling over. I'm not even touching anything. That's weird. Yep. Yeah, all these old wrestlers getting old and stuff like that. Sad to see. Right? Those guys take bumps, Mike. Like those guys got like fucking. I've seen like. You ever seen Ric Flair's back? Look, Ric Flair got all these knots all the way up and down his fucking back. You know, he's got scars on his forehead where he's been cut open, and he's fucking. These guys put themselves through hell. Yeah, yeah, he had a lot of problems going on. Yeah, Jeff, he did. He had a lot of medical issues. So now Taker's going to Hall of Fame. I do want to see that. I do want to see Taker go in. Um, that's like my last vestige of wrestling to me personally. Yeah, Mick Foley can barely walk. The dude, I remember when Taker threw him off a Hell in a Cell, and thanks, Isaac. When Undertaker threw Mankind off that top of that cell, we thought he killed him. We all thought he killed him. Like I remember watching that, and I was like, "Damn, you just killed Mick Foley." Right? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Like I don't know if you guys have ever watched that back. If you ever get to look it up on YouTube, Mick Foley, Undertaker, Hell in a Cell. Like when he landed, his tooth broke off, went up his nasal cavity, and had his tooth sticking out of his nose and shit. Thanks. Got it. All right. Whoa. Sorry about that, guys. Grab me some coffee there. Yeah, threw him right off the cage, man, and through the cage. Yeah, like broke him in half. Like Mick Foley was a beast. Like no doubt about it. Like much respect to Mick Foley. Absolutely. Mick Foley started off as a guy that would like fucking jump off the roof of his house on the tables and shit like that. And you know, so I've done crazy shit, not like that, but like we've done some crazy shit playing basketball. Put it that way. We used to put knots on each other, and shit, beat each other black and blue and shit. Come out all cut up and fucking hobble and shit. Fuck each other up, man. We used to get like a bottle of vodka and we'd go and lock the cage door and just play cage basketball. Get all drunk and shit. Yeah, thumbtacks were awesome. Yeah, also the baseball bat and barbed wire, then lighting it on fire, and hitting somebody with a flaming baseball bat and barbed wire. That was aces, man. That shit was aces. Love Mick Foley. Yeah, I know my like one thing about Mick Foley that well it's well known I think at this point he lost part of his ear in a match. Like they took part of his ear and they had like they put it in a fucking jar. And when he got done with the match, he went back and they handed him his this jar that had his what was left of his ear in it. Mr. Sacco, yeah, yeah. Yeah, his tooth broke off and went right up in his. It was sticking out of his nose. His tooth was sticking out of his nose, like, and he was laughing, and he was laughing. And when it happened, I'm like, dude's a maniac. He's a maniac. But yeah, he's all busted up, and he. I don't even know if he does. If he makes the rounds anymore or not. Really, you see him once in a while. I've seen him on like a couple episodes of Pawn Stars, I think, stuff like that. Yeah, man. That attitude era in WWE, you got Stone Cold, The Rock, Triple H when he's getting in his heyday, Undertaker, Kane. I bet he doesn't, Jeff. Like seriously, dude, the dude. Yes, it is Abigail. Night Watchman is it's hysterical. It's absolutely we're going to piss ourselves laughing when we watch this movie. You think I'm exaggerating? Yes, Stone Cold, Stone Cold. He's going to be at WrestleMania. Kevin Owens called Stone Cold out. Oh, I'm going to love to see that. That's going to be great. That's going to be great. Shawn Michaels, he's retired now. All these guys are old and retired, man, and I hate seeing it because like it's like you grew up watching them, and so you even though if you never met them personally, you just feel like they're kind of become part of the family in a way. But yeah, yeah, I remember Shawn Michaels. My guy growing up, and I know Jeff will have me on this one, was Bret Hart. Back when Bret Hart was world champion and everything in the world was right. That's the way I look at it. Yep, yeah, yeah, I was a Bret Hart fan too. I was with you on that. Sean screwed Bret. Yeah, hashtag Sean screwed Bret. There you go. There's your hashtag. I don't know how we got onto that topic, but the Montreal screw job for those who aren't aware. Doink. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it is. It's tragic, man. I hate seeing these guys get old. I don't like seeing it. I know they don't like getting old. But a lot of these guys, Hogan doesn't. He's like what, 85? Hogan's freaking ancient. All right, thanks for stopping by, Isaac. Thanks for dropping by, brother. We're just shooting the shit, man. We're just whatever. We're just hanging out. But yeah, back to the Night Watchman. We're gonna have fun watching that movie, guys. It's on a Sunday. Sunday at around 5:30, whatever time Mike wants to start. Brett was like, well, he came from a wrestling family, like Stu Hart, and then you had Owen. Jeff, you already know. Yep, I appreciate it, Isaac. Have a good night, brother. Yep, yeah, did Hulk stays in shape. Then the guy that played Zeus, Tiny the Lister, whatever his name was, he passed away too. Athletes for sure. Oh yeah, these guys are athletes. Make no mistake about it. Like you can't go up in there and not train and prepare for that shit because you better be because you're gonna hit like they're gonna put bumps on you and you gotta get back up. That's just the way I've seen those. Like when they did Tough Enough and stuff like that, man, they'd smoke your ass. That's what they call it in the military. We're gonna smoke your ass. That's what they do to you. Like, go hit them ropes, and they knock you down. Get back up. Go hit them ropes. Knock you down. Get up. Hit them ropes. Do that like 6, 7 times. You're getting up slower and slower each time. Takes cardio. It takes strength and endurance. You gotta be disciplined. You gotta be mean. You gotta be ready to kick some ass. It's not something I'm looking to get into, but I like watching it though. Like I'll watch it. I'll watch like MMA once in a while if I feel like I want to watch the fight, or maybe a boxing match here or there. Oh damn, damn, Mike. Heard that the cover of WrestleMania 13. Every wrestle on the cover. Yeah, I know. That's just the way it is, man. It's the way it's been for a while. Sean Waltman, X Pac, recently had his last in ring performance in the Indies too. Sean Waltman got old too, man. You ain't seen him recently. He's all gray. Kevin Nash. I was watching Kevin Nash interviews and stuff on there. He all sitting there looking like Santa Claus and shit, dude. White, big old white beard and white hair. I'm like, that ain't Kevin Nash. Yeah. Anyways, you got me off subject on the wrestling. I don't know how we got back on that, but I don't watch wrestling much anymore. Just like I catch around WrestleMania, I try to catch and see what's going on, see if there's anything worth watching. I know he does, doesn't he, Jeff? Yeah, I didn't know if you'd seen him like that, but like I thought it was weird. Oh, Texas hockey cards. Yeah, sorry about that. That was my bad. Texas hockey cards. I thought I modded you already. Let's give Tex a add moderator. I was gonna tell you before I cut myself off that I watched Texas hockey cards. If you guys haven't subbed to his channel, you guys are all mods. You can sub him up. You can sub you guys up. He drives around down in Texas, and he goes into some rural areas down there, and it reminds me of places I've been up here. So anyway, check him out. He's a really cool channel, guys. I just recently found you on here, so. No problem, Texas. I love your videos, brother. That's good shit, man. It's like I could just imagine catching a ride with you in your pickup truck and just riding around them dusty roads. I'd be down with it. Uh, he wasn't tag partners with Undertakers. Yeah, I remember that, Mike. Oh man, Lex Luger, he'd be looking rough, like real rough. Yeah, yeah. I've been like Tex. I've been down these southern Iowa roads, and like I remember down like by my grandparents' farm, like right on the border of Missouri and Iowa. There's farms down there, like right on the that border there. They got back then. I don't know if they still do. There was like fields that had buffalo in them and shit. I've seen a buffalo up close down there, up in the woods and sticks. When I went to go do Dad's headstone for the family plot, like that's in the middle of nowhere. It's a graveyard in the fucking middle of nowhere, dude. Nothing but trees as far as you can see. Go back in the back of that graveyard and just sit there. Nothing but trees. It's fucking awesome. Yes, and wild pigs. I grew up on a farm, so cool. Thanks, Abigail. Yeah, Texas is a cool cat, man. He's a real cool cat. I dig his channel. I'm gonna check more of it out. Just like riding around, just seeing new stuff. I can't travel. I love to travel. So like I live vicariously through people that live other places. But yeah, Texas is a cool guy. Anyway, you guys got me all. I just go down and find a rabbit hole and fall into it, I guess. So any of you guys looking forward to baseball this year? Any of you guys even give a shit? I know Cleveland or Mike doesn't, but is it anybody else? I mean, would you take a World Series as the Cleveland Guardians, Mike? Would you take that? You know what they called it back when I was roofing Tex? They called that windshield time. That meant when we was sitting there staring at the windshield, taking the shingles to the dump to go unload. We called it the windshield time. That's what we called that. You don't want any of that swag. You don't want none of that. Mike ain't hearing it. Jays and Dodgers for the World Series. Oh, come on, Jeff. Jeff over there with them pie in the sky. Sound like a Skip Gate Bayless Cowboys fan over there, Jeff. Yeah, they could, Tex. They could do that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too, Magnus. I got some rookie cards and stuff that I'm looking to. Hopefully, they do good. You could at least put green. Yeah, that would be something, Jeff. That would be a uniform I'd like to see. They should update like that. They should like have cool new uniforms that everybody likes. That should be the thing they should focus on. Juan DeFranco, yeah. I don't know, man. Like, here's the thing about spring training, guys. Like, dude hits a home run in spring training, his card goes up $3 in price. That's outrageous. Like, pump the brakes. We ain't even had a what's opening day the first. Oh yeah, Lex. Yeah, Lex let himself go. Abigail. What's up, Zach? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Braves and Jays. I'd actually like to see that. Even though screw the Blue Jays, Jeff. No, I'm just playing. Everybody do. What are we talking about over there, Tex? I can't read what you're saying here. Are we talking in a different language? I don't know. Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know. I thought I was like, I thought my brain, I thought I just had a stroke or something. Okay, thanks for letting me know, Magnus. Uh, yeah, I know. I got a Wander from the 2020 update. I got his prospect card around here somewhere. I don't know where I stuck it. Oh, that's cool, Tex. I thought I was having a brain seizure or some shit. I thought I lost my mind there for a moment. I'm like, maybe I should take my medication. I don't know. I ain't feeling quite right. you know? Anyway, just hanging out, chilling out. So, what have you guys figured out? What should we do? You want to collect Wander? Yeah, I know. Like, I seen somebody do a video, Magnus, the other day. He paid $1,600 for some, 101 or some crazy low print Wander Franco. And I'm like, man, $1,600 on a Wander Franco right now, I'd be scared. I'd be scared to do that. Yeah, right. I just, right, Mike? I just figured out some English I haven't picked up on yet. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for stopping by, Abigail. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Sorry your phone's dying. That sucks. Everybody's glad to see you and hang out for a couple hours or whatever. Anyway, it's been an hour. No, it's not long, but we'll get to hang out again on Sunday if you show up to Discord. Watch the Night Watchman. You're gonna check that Robert England vid. Yeah, okay, cool. Screw that for $1,600. I know, right? 1,600 on a it was like a print run of 10 for it, and he paid $1,600 for this card, and I'm just like, man, he gets injured the first month of the season, or bats 132 or something like that, and you're gonna see that card cool off real quick. Yeah, that's kind of how I look at it too. It's not even 5 years, guys. You can do it. I do it a year, maybe 2 years at most. You can generally tell who's going to separate by that time, and you can start filtering shit out at that time. I feel. I don't know if Epiphany might do it differently than I do, but like if you can do it by 5 year increments too, I guess. But usually 2, 3, you're good. You're good to know. Yeah, right. Like $1,600 for a Wander right now. Not that I'm rooting against him, but like it's just it's a huge risk. You just don't know. There's guys that have played that have been stacked and just get injured and hurt and can't keep on the field and then go into a slump or play poor on defense or there's all kinds of different things. Get on a motorcycle and break your damn hand and don't go to the doctor and then get to miss the first 2 months of the season. Fernando Tatis, we were looking at you. Anyway, my point is that anything can happen in the off season and during the season. You guys that watch baseball already know this, but we've seen this happen to guys before. Is all I'm saying. $1,600 is a big bet. Like you better be damn sure. You better have some inside information or some shit. Yeah, I know. Like go through them old cards like from the '90s and whatnot, and you find these guys, and you're like, man, like Todd Zeal. I'm like, man, that if you'd have pulled a Todd Zeal back out in like whatever his rookie year was in the 90s, something like that, '80s, late '80s. Oh man, that's a Todd Zeal rookie card. That shit's worth $5 up at the card shop. That shit's worth like 25 cents right now. Like, it's not worth a damn thing. Somebody was talking about error cards, and they showed one that I had. It was the '87 Owl Lighter rookie card or Future Stars card. I had that error card when I was a kid, and I thought, yeah, I'll keep this. This will be worth something. And it's not worth jack squat. It's not worth a damn thing. Hit the showers. Yep, Van Poppel. Yep, yep, Zeal. Van Poppel, yep, I remember Todd Van Poppel. I found one the other day, Ben McDonald, a 91 tops Ben McDonald. Yeah, yeah. Oh shit, I got a Ben McDonald. It's where I think he's an ESPN announcer, or he works for some sports announcing thing now. Jason Hayward, yep, yep, yep. Those prospecting, man. I don't do prospecting. I really don't. I know, yeah. They used to be texts back in the day. They used to be worth something, but yeah, nowadays, like with all the different parallels and numbered cards and all, it don't really. Yeah, the error cards don't mean like you got your Billy Ripkins and your cards like that that'll still hold value, but it's a rare occurrence. So was near on. Oh, damn! Didn't know that, Magnus. I'm learning a lot tonight. I learned that I don't speak Norwegian. I learned that. So I'm current there. Thought I was losing my damn mind, guys. Yeah, it kicked you out too, Zach. You get kicked out in the stream, did you? YouTube has been bouncing me all night long. It's been crazy. Like I've been fighting to stay on here, guys, and keep streaming just for a little bit longer. Yep. McDonald, Bush, Goodwin. Yep. There's a bunch. There's a bunch of guys that, I was big on back in the day. Now I remember that Griffey guy, he was pretty good. Yep, it skipped. Yep, it does that to me sometimes too. It's my draggy ass internet. I'm lucky I got internet. I'm lucky I got a place, so I'm not complaining too much, but it's just what it is. And the first time was a slippage of my finger. Jeff, don't even say it. Just don't. Just leave it alone, Jeff. Reason errors aren't raised because they don't fix them. Yeah, yep. Yeah, they don't even bother to. Yeah, you're right, Jeff. Yeah, that's some quality control right there. Ah, fuck it. We got the wrong birthday. Ah, screw him. He's a jackass. Put his card out there. Anyway, it's the new desk. Yeah, it's the new desk mojo, guys. We're trying to get a feel for each other here, and I like the new desk. You Darvish. Oh, come on. Leave you Darvish is a five-time All-Star, Mike. I'll have you know you Darvish is a five-time All-Star. So take that, put it in your pipe, and smoke on it. I will not ask who you would do this. You make it sound so bad, Jeff. Pumped for the Atlanta Braves. Cool, cool. I have, man, them Braves teams of the 90s. There was another guy, David Justice. There's another guy. You pull his card back in the day. Man, this is like a $4 or $5 card. His rookie card, I mean. And now that shit's worth like maybe 10, 15 cents. Fred McGriff. He should be in the Hall of Fame, and his card should be worth way more than what it is. Except for it was in the 90s, of course. But Matt Olson and Acuna coming back. Yeah, I hope Acuna does good. I got some Acuna cards. You know, he just did his speed. Yeah, I had to, Tex. I had to. There ain't no way that my crippled ass is doing no damn spinneroonie. I'd end up breaking my damn neck. You guys see me all twisted up like a fucking pretzel on the floor and shit. No. Hell no, I ain't doing that. Justice Rookie still holds some, yeah, but like, there's a couple other guys like Strawberry. You know, his early cards are worth money. Canseco, McGuire, Bonds, Dante Bichette, yep. And then his son, Bo. I'm big on Bo Bichette. Bo is a beast. Uh I will give Jeff that. I am big on Bo Bichette. Absolutely. He's a beast. Yeah, he will jump in price. I don't have that. I got a couple McGriff cards, but I remember that Atlanta Braves, Greg Maddux, Smoltz, Glavin, again, David Justice. I think Kalo played a couple years on the Braves, I believe, at some point. Kenny Lofton did. Bo and Vladdy, yep. Now, here's a card I know everybody wants, and that is here's the most famous era card of all, and you guys will know this one's coming. It's the 1991 Topps Frank Thomas, no name on front. Man, it would be cool to open a pack of 90 Topps and pull that card out. Odds are astronomical, but it'd be a sweet pull, though. Be a sweet pull. It'd almost be worth getting a box of cards just to do. Yep, Bo and Vladdy, yep, yep, yep. Yeah, that would be a sweet pull, wouldn't it? Maybe sometime, maybe I'll do that on my channel. I'll get a box of 90 Tops and waste my money and time opening a bunch of wax cards that probably aren't going to be worth what I paid for. But we can try it. Hey, you never know. You never know until you open, guys. That's the whole name of the game. It's the thrill of the chase. But there's probably like not. There's probably maybe one, two, maybe of that card actually floating around realistically since 1991 that hasn't been opened yet. Like there might be a couple out there, but there ain't many. Like that window is rapidly closing. I feel. I don't know. It's my opinion on it. You guys can disagree, but that's just my opinion on the 91 Frank Thomas no name. You'd almost be better off just to buy it, just to mortgage your fucking house and buy that. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. That card's worth money. It's like went for 16 grand or something like that on eBay. I heard. No, I heard Jeff. What I heard. Okay, what I heard about that. Now you guys might have different stories. This is just what I heard. That it was a regional thing. It only was like out of one crate. I think it was like from Minnesota or Michigan or somewhere like that. It was from a specific state, and that was only that one crate of cards that had that card in it. I think it was just a very very localized thing. I think basically. Hey, what's up, Johnny here? Well, way welcome, Johnny, to your anniversary for my channel. I've already done clipped the first one. YouTube's kicked me out 6 or 7 times. There you go, Johnny. You're current now. We're just sitting here bullshitting. So welcome to stream, Johnny. But yeah, they're probably in the sheets too. Yeah, never thought about that. I've seen uncut sheets before. My cousin's husband, the guy I told you about earlier, went to the titty bar or whatever. He used to drive for Farnerbach, and he got rolls of like he had rolls of the '93 Tops that had the Shaquille O'Neal rookie on an uncut sheet. Imagine what that fucking thing's worth right now. Well, I don't know, Jeff, because like it's storing $1,001 cards versus $1,000 card. It's the storage of one card's a lot easier than that thousand. You're no name on front, Frank Thomas. Wouldn't that be a sweet card to pull, Epiphany? Shit, Johnny, you probably got some 90 tops fucking boxes laying around. I bet you do. Should hook me up on one of those so I can break into them, pull that Frank Thomas no name on front, put it up on eBay, see how much it gets. I said the magic words to make Johnny appear. My favorite baseball teams like now or growing up? Which one? Yeah, it would be a sweet card to pull. It would. Need to find me a box of 90 tops. But it was Johnny. Was it? I heard that the boxes, the crate of boxes that had the Thomas no name on front, were very specific from a specific area, like Michigan or somewhere like that. And yeah, I'm a Yankees fan nowadays. I grew up watching the Cubbies and the Yankees. Of course, I watched. I caught Kenny Lofton on. I had to watch that, but I was never the biggest Indians fan though. Oh, you just bought one? What do those go for, Johnny? What is a box of 90 tops going for right now? Yeah, sure. Sure, you can. You can post a link, Texas. I can't click on it while I'm in stream because I end up closing my damn stream out again. I've already done that shit once. I ain't fucking around twice, guys. That would be a sick card, Magnus. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie on that. That would be a sick card. So you're already on the hunt, Johnny. You know what a box of those goes for? I haven't even looked them up. I don't know. I heard they can go like 35, $40 a box if you get the jumbo box or whatever. I don't know if you need that. Like I said, I heard that it was just one specific crate of boxes that had those cards basically. It's warm in Georgia, I bet. I wish it was warm here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's cards out there worth more than the Thomas. It's just the Thomas is like the rarest of them, I think, or one of the rarest. Like it was completely unintentional. It was one of yeah, it was one of. It just says one crate somewhere in Michigan with cases of junk boxes that has them in there. So see, what we need to do, Johnny, and I'm probably not the only person that's ever said this or thought of this, is we need to find that mother load crate. We need to find the mother load guys, and we need to pull those Frank Thomas. No, but then if you flood the market with them, then they're not gonna be worth jack shit though. Like you find just if there's only a very few of something, even if you find a few more of them, that's gonna lower the price incrementally on them. That's how these things work. Even if you got it like sent off and got it PSA 10, which I'm sure it's got a really low pop count on. I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, I know. I bet it gets bad down there, Zach, with the pollen. It's all humid and stuff. What are you talking about? What are you talking about buying over there? 30 to 40. There's Texas hockey cards linked to a rare card. I don't know what that's about. I would click on it and watch it, but if I'd have known that you was going to be dropping links, I'd have just put it in the Discord and we could all listen to it. But so there's several different kinds you can get. I see. I don't know, Johnny. Just a box of 90 tops. got it. It's got it's got a nice. It's got the Frank. Even if you don't get the no name on front, still 90 tops Frank Thomas rookie is a nice card to have. King Griffey Jr. rookie cup card. That's a nice card to you get out of it. So I mean, it's got some nice cards in the set. I think it's got a Sosa's rookie year too, I believe. Yeah. Oh, you didn't miss nothing, Jay. Welcome back, brother. Hope you got that problem taken care of. You know what's up. You know what's up, Jay. You know what's up. Me and Jay gonna have to hang out sometime. Jay, cool as fuck. I got a bunch of cool ass motherfuckers up in here. So Thomas Griffey, there's a ton of error possibilities also. Yeah, there. I heard there was like different variations. Like man, back then they you get a piece of dirt on the fucking printing plate and it causes a spot on the card and whatever, or it causes the copyright logo not to show up or whatever. There was all kinds of errors back in the day. They didn't have a system in place for other than what they'd done since the '60s. Just line up. Imagine you're laying out these big sheets of cards, guys. You guys always, oh, why? How do they get the card off so off center? We got these big sheets of cards, taking these big ass, things to cut the cards with, and trying to make them square up, and they're going down an assembly line here. You gotta imagine, like you're not taking all day to line that shit up. So if you cut that shit funky, it's gonna come out all messed up. Yeah, all on the printing plate. I mean, like on the you know what I mean. If you guys know how anything about the card making process, well back then anyway. Talking about like the junk wax era, how they're not made like that no more. But like they didn't have these special foil. They did sometimes, like in the mid to late '90s, they started doing it. But like early on, like when you could buy an '89 Don Russ, you was getting puzzle pieces and shit like that, Yeah. And the shit was cheap though. I remember that. Like I like this. What I liked about like a '91, '92 Upper Deck baseball. I bought so much of that as a kid because it was like 50 cents, 75 cents a pack. I remember hunting for that Jordan. Remember the Jordan rookie card when he's in the farm team for the White Sox uniform. Can't remember the name of the team. But anyway, I spent like it was a short print card. I spent like all summer trying to get that damn Jordan. I finally got it too. Finally got it. I don't have it anymore though. I need to get that card. It goes for like 20, $30 online from when I checked. Baronza. Okay. Okay, thanks for that. Or the Barons, yeah, Barons. Or I said Baronza. Barons, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, I spent all summer looking for that card as a kid, and I did get it, and I need to get it back. That's one of my dream cards. Like I don't have many dream cards. That'd be one of my dream cards. That Jordan short print. That fucking Jordan short print. I hear you get one like out of 3 boxes. An Upper Deck '91 is cheap. It's not an expensive buy. I might go for that instead. I might actually have a realistic chance of pulling that. If not, it'd be a nostalgia trip just to open a box of '91 Upper Deck. I might go that route with it. If you guys would like to see me open a '91 box Upper Deck, let me know. I can make that happen. Yeah, it was huge then. It's not worth much over that now, but it's just an iconic card. I remember that card out of that summer, and I need to get that card back because that's one of the cards that I had when I was growing up that I don't have anymore. That I would like to have back. I got most of my comic books that I wanted back that I lost or got stolen off of me. That's a story that I've told on here about how dude stole my comic books. So I opened up his trunk that had a copy of the Beatles' White Album in it, and I went and I sold his copy of the Beatles' White Album because he stole my comic books. That's that Life and Death of Superman by Roger Stone that I was talking about. That's what happened to that copy of my book. That motherfucker stole it. Yeah, yeah, it was batting practice. Yeah, yep, yep. I want that card, Johnny. If you got that card, let me know. Worst set for errors has to be 1991 Pro Set. basketball and hockey. Yeah, that pro sets were some janky cards, weren't they? They were like if you went to dollar store looking for cards, that's what you'd almost expect to find there back then. There were some janky cards. They got later on in the '90s. They started getting slicker with it, but like I remember back, it was like 20. What was it? It was in the early 2000s. I bought a pack of cards. I remember I was like, damn, the photography on these is way better than I remember cards having. Yeah, I was in. Yeah. Jordan should have stuck to basketball. Tried to branch out there, didn't quite work out for him. And then he's trying to run the Charlotte Hornets, and that's not, maybe he's not that good at that either. I don't know. They haven't been in the playoffs in like, I don't know how long, so I don't even follow basketball, I know that. Oh yeah, I got them junk comics. They ain't worth no big bucks, but they're shit that I owned when I was a kid. And sometime I found them. I still have some comic books from back when I was a kid that I've had since I was a kid. And when I round them up, I'm going to show them to you guys and show you how little care I took of my stuff when I was younger. I take care of my stuff way better now that I'm a bit older, I guess. The Jordan golf cards, oh my God. I wouldn't buy a Jordan golf auto. He's not known for, I guess he is sort of, but not like he is basketball. Yeah, I know, Magnus. He's a, and that's why he's kind of like the Jerry Jones of the basketball world is what he's become. And Jerry Jones like that too. He don't care if fucking Cowboys make the playoffs or not. He just cares about having a big stadium with a big screen TV and making a profit at the end of the season. And there's teams in baseball that are like much like that as well. Two Gretzky. Oh man, who was it? Jeff, my maintenance guy, was telling me he had a bunch of Gretzky cards that he'd sell, and I'm like, oh, all right, man. If I knew somebody that was interested in them, I'd let him know. He said he doesn't want to keep them, so it's only, I know Gretzky's good. I just don't know if the cards are good. I mean, good cards. I don't know if there's like rookies. Or I don't know. I haven't seen them. Uh, why would you use them as dartboards? The Gretzky rookie's a nice card to have, isn't it? Yes, Jeff mentioned Gretzky, Johnny. Well, I can let Magnus. I can see what if I can find out. Like I can do is ask about it. I don't know what years his cards are from. If he has a rookie, I don't know. I haven't seen him personally. I would have to, you know, that's what happened with that long box of cards I got and the basketball cards I have. I still don't know what I'm going to do with all those, but there's a couple Jordans and a couple nice cards in those too. Early Kevin Garnett. You didn't like the Oilers. Well, I don't know, Magnus. You talking something graded or raw? Did they go that much raw? I didn't know. I don't follow hockey, so I know it's blasphemy. Uh oh. Uh oh. Now we got hockey conversation going on here. Oh no, what have I gotten into? I know nothing about hockey. Oh, stretch my legs out here. Oh. Yeah, I don't know like what all he's got. It's probably a bunch of junk era Gretzky cards, is what I'm guessing. But you never know. Yeah, and Norwegian that Magnus, that's always been a problem. Is people been faking cards. Like one of the most fake cards actually is one we mentioned earlier. Johnny can attest to this. The Frank not Thomas no name on front is one of the most fake cards, or it was back in the day anyway. Like people were trying to fake that card every other damn week. It seemed like. I don't know. Johnny can tell me if I'm right or wrong about that. I remember that though. Like people like to fake those cards. But I wouldn't blame you if it's like, yeah, if you're buying something like that, you might want to get it graded just to make sure it's authentic. Yeah. See, I really don't get into hockey cards. Like I said, I can't collect everything, guys. I just do what I like, you know. I collect what I like. I don't need every damn sport. I don't need to be an expert in everything. Yeah, the Mark McGuire USA rookie. People will try to fake like the Griffey '89 upper deck. People have faked that card. And again, that there was a time when that card was worth a bunch of money. It's actually, I don't know, it's probably worth the PSA 10's probably hold value of that card, but like outside of that, it's not what it was back then. Yeah, I can't. I just can't collect everything. It'd be too much on me. I barely collect baseball that much anymore. And I'm keeping an eye out for maybe like looking ahead to Series 2 tops. I don't know. Hopefully their checklist is better than Series 1. I'm not that big a Wander fan, so like top Series 1 this year, there's no reason for me to get it, really. They faking Pokemon cards. What have we become, guys? People faking Pokemon cards. Like I can't even believe that's a sentence in the English language. Faking Pokemon cards. I'd be like, you know, and that's the other thing that gets me about scalpers, like, and people, you know, reselling cards off the on the internet and stuff, like going to the store buying all the cards out. Like, well, first that's one reason they raised the prices up, and it's like if I went out and I was like, hey, I'm gonna make all the parents pay to get their kids Legos. I'm gonna go buy up all the Legos at Walmart so no kids can have no damn Legos unless they're gonna pay like $300 more through me. Like, what kind of like? I can't wrap my head around that. Like, I can't understand how. I understand make money, but like, there's a you guys would get what I'm saying, right? Like, there's a limit there, right? Like, there should be a limit on that because that's just hurting the hobby. I know it's probably not as much as an issue now as what it was like during the pandemic or whatever, but like during that pandemic, like you be getting in fights to get cards and shit like that. I remember for a couple blaster boxes there, I almost didn't get them. So you guys know it's rough out there. You guys probably already know. Oh God, I love that. I love that Texas when somebody tells me like okay, so that when I went over to go sort those boxes of those basketball cards for my friend Tina, I'm sitting there sorting through the cards and stuff, and like, I have to go look to see what you got, and she says it's in a box, so she takes this box out, and it's literally in a box. There might be two or three cards that got some beat up, chewed up penny sleeves on them, but that was about it. But it's about what I expected actually. And I love when they say that. Well, I got these cards. Well, you have the rattiest ass, oldest, dustiest fucking box that you ever seen in your life. You open that shit up and there's spider webs up inside there and shit. And you're just like, what the fuck, man? Take care of your shit. Right? I know. That's what I'm kind of looking at like too, Mike. It's just like all these things that I would have loved to have as a kid. Like Kenny Lofton's autograph. I would have, I still love to have that, but like as a kid, that would have been like huge pop. Yeah, they are all experts. Yeah, I love when they say, "I got some cards." First thing I'm thinking, I'm like, "What ratty ass shoebox do you?" That's what got me into vintage cards, guys. If I told this story on my stream before, but I'll tell it again. Um, when I was a kid, I knew this guy named Doug. Doug was an old vet, right? He used to run errands for people and stuff like that for like change so I could get him a milk or something to eat or whatever. Well, anyway, Doug had this box of cards, and it was old, like 50s, 60s, 70s. You had Mickey Mantle's in there. You had Hank Aaron's in there. You had Brooks Robinson's in there. Alkalines. He had everybody up in there, like Willie Mays. And so I somehow got my hands on these cards. He was like giving me these cards because he knew I collected them and stuff. And yeah, I rolled out with quite a grip of cash out of that. I sold those cards off so I could go hang out at dad's and have money to eat and rent horror movies on the weekends and run around with my friends and get in trouble and that kind of thing. So like that's what got me into cards in the first place was an old dusty ass box of cards that was held together with fucking rubber bands and shit. They weren't in like nice binders. They weren't protected. People had written their fucking names on them and shit. You guys know how it is with them old cards. Like I see one of them old cards. I don't even care if it's an old checklist from the '60s. I see somebody wrote on that. I won't even touch it. I like somebody wrote on that with a piece of an ink pen. Not having it. Here's a big card now. Yep. Desert Storm cards. The Putin is gonna. Oh yeah. Oh no. Yeah, that's a sensitive subject right now. The whole yeah, that whole thing. Well, yeah, I know, but like, what I mean, Jeff, is like most people think that oh, these cards I got here could be worth a lot of money. Well, yeah, I get what you're saying, Jeff. Like, yeah, but that's not what the people that are telling you this are thinking. You see what I'm saying? Like with me, anyway. They're like, oh, I got these cards. I could have some with a bunch of money. Then they pull out this old ratty box and shit, and I'm like, okay, they're cool, but like this is not like optimal storage. You know what I mean? These cards, 67 Dave Nelson, probably worth $1. Well, because it was a vintage card. Like when you're a kid, like it didn't matter who it was, man. You got a hold of anybody like old card like that. And that was a treasure, But yeah, it was an old dusty box of cards with rubber bands around them and stuff. They weren't taken care of, so I figured the way I looked at it, I took care of those cards, took them out of where they could get damaged and thrown away, whatever, and I preserved them and I sold them back into the hobby to somebody who would appreciate them. So the way I was looking at it was like I was salvaging those cards, and anyway, ended up getting my pops in a fight over that shit and all over this dusty old box of fucking cards that he thought were worth thousands of dollars. That's what I'm talking about here is the thought that you can collect cards and keep them in poor shape and expect top price for them. People don't understand that. No, I'm not buying it. I'm just saying people get it in their head that they think people that are not in the hobby that think that just having cards you can store them however you want. You don't got to take care of them. It just you got to have them, and people will give you a lot of money for them. That's how people outside the hobby think of it. Like, oh, this is worth a lot of money. Because a lot of people I talk to about cards that are here local, they don't know nothing about cards. Like they don't, know how to, they don't know what a one touch is or a penny sleeve or top loader. They don't know nothing about that. You might as well be talking gibberish to them. They won't know. That's nice. 67 Dave Nelson. That is an old card. I got a few old cards. Like I said, I might start PC and Reggie Jackson. I don't know. I really just want his Yankees cards because that's where he got the Mr. October moniker. So for the Yankees, I got one of his short prints in there from 2020 Top Series 1. It's a nice little Reggie Jackson short print. He had an 89 300 count box in 1989, and that's the thing. Like that's the other thing, Mike. It's not only taking care of them and making sure they're in good condition, but also knowing which ones to take care of or they're going to be worth something. Like people outside the hobby don't think that shit. They're just like, oh, a bunch of cards, and they don't know. I watched a video of a guy who was like a thrift seller kind of guy, and he tried his hand at baseball cards. So he gets these cards, right? Starts the video off and he shows the cards, and they got rubber bands around. I'm done. Like we're 2 minutes in, and I'm like, dude, you might as well just throw those in the back seat, donate them to some kid. You just, if they were worth something, once you put those rubber bands around them, they're no longer worth any as much as what they could have been if they were. But no, they were just a bunch of junk cards. But like, I left him a comment. I'm like, yeah, you don't generally want to, if you're got something expensive, don't store it like that because that's not good. You know, I cringe when I see rubber bands around cards. I cringe. Does any of you guys have that same reaction, or trying to cheat me when you mention anything with knowledge? Yeah, I know. It's like we got our own psychosis with this. Like, and like, here's another thing that I try to preach in the hobby. I don't say it enough, but like, here's one thing. I always caution this when you're buying a card on auction on eBay or, you know, whatever it is. Like, and I know Mike and you guys probably already know these things, but like, a card is only worth what two people can agree that that card's worth. That's how much that money that card may be worth. So that goes out to the guy that spent $1,600 on that Juan DeFranco. A card is, he's like, well, this is worth $10,000. He says in the video. I'm like, that card's only worth what you and somebody else agree it's worth. You know, you can sit here and say what you think it's worth all you want, but when you go to sell it, that's the only thing that matters is what somebody's offering you for that card, not what you asking for that card. You can ask $10,000 for it, but it doesn't mean you're going to get it though. Like, I don't know anybody right now that would drop $10K on a fucking Juan DeFranco. Well, what do you mean, Johnny? That it doesn't want to tell Sam, oh, you made that mistake before? No, I'm not saying I ain't made like mistakes like that before. I'm not saying that at all. Uh, that wasn't my thing there. I'm just saying that now, as like knowing what I know now, like I cringe when I see rubber bands around, like especially if they're old cards, like you know, like the old vintage cards. Like I couldn't imagine because even back then I knew that you didn't want to keep them like that, right? Like I knew enough to I knew some guys that had card shops and stuff like that, so I picked things up from the old guys, you know, and I learned a thing or two about how to take care of them. At least back then. Back then we had them screw down cases. You guys remember that shit, right? Like them screw down cases will fuck your cards up. Don't use those. Those are junk. I seen some people trying to sell some horror themed cards on. There was like a Jason Voorhees and it was signed in something. It was in this old screw down case, and I don't know if it was just a piece of paper, if it was actually like a card or not. It looked like something printed off that you'd sign, but anyway, they had that in a screw down case, and I'm like, I don't know if that's a card or not. If that's a card, you just fucked all four of them corners up if you screwed those down too tight. And from what I see, you guys don't know enough to know the difference, so I don't trust to buy that card off of you. And they got all mad about it, but I'm like, it's a big thing. If you're asking 60, $70 for a card, it's fair of me to be concerned of the condition of how you've stored it, you know? I don't know, that's just my take on that, but well, yeah, and when we was kids, we didn't know no better. I didn't know no better. When I thought, I just making a side hustle, it was easy money. I just get these cards, go talk to dude I knew in town that, bought old cards and stuff like that, and I got what I could out of them. I got some good prices on stuff for back then. I should have held on to them, but right. Well, yeah, we all made that mistake at some point, Johnny. I'm not saying we haven't. Well, my camera. There we go. I'm not saying that we haven't made those mistakes. I made plenty of mistakes with cards. What are we going on about Putin? What are we on about in chat? Like I feel like chat. Jeff's having a completely different conversation over here. What are you on about, Jeff? What is this Putin talk? What's going on here, man? I'm trying to have a chill stream. I don't want to. Let's not get You know, it's what the three no topics. You know, religion, politics, and well, I guess sports in some circles. I guess, but desert freedom. The 91s. Oh, okay. Putin actually has a card. Are you serious? Wait, what are we going on about? Whoa. Yep, Jeff's starting World War III. We can blame it all on Jeff. He also has a. It doesn't surprise me with Allen and Ginter, man. I'm surprised I don't have a fucking card in there yet. Like, damn. Yeah, so do the Menendez brothers. You don't want that's not a that's not a term of endearment, is it, Johnny? It's not saying much, right? It's like y'all get in some collecting stuff that I don't get into. Like it's just like them serial killer cards. I won't collect not a one of those. You guys can buy them up all you want. I won't touch them. Those that shit will not come across my channel. It just doesn't happen. I read books about Manson and stuff and true crime. That doesn't mean I'm into collecting this shit or I agree with it though. I separate shit. You know, I'm a true crime buff. That's the only reason I'm into that shit, really. So you guys are into collecting stuff that I ain't gonna fuck with. I wouldn't. I know that one basketball card from Pro Set that's got the Menendez brothers in the background. Like that's another card. I wouldn't even mess with it. I know guys buy it up and sell it all day, but I won't even touch it. Oh, you guys want to talk about the Allen and Ginner? Oh, I don't know where. Yeah, there it is. Only Allen and Ginner I have that I really truly care about is the Monsters Under the Bed Boogeyman card. I got that in October last year, and that's the whole reason I got that box of Allen and Ginner was to pull this card, and I pulled this card, and I just dropped it. Dropping stuff on stream again. That's been a while, but yeah, it's a Boogeyman card. I love that damn card. It's like my October horror theme card. So it made me. It was the thrill of my box of Allen and Ginner. I didn't really get much else out of it. Guess what full set? What full set of what, Jeff? You talking about the serial killer? Oh, Billy the Kid, that would have been cool, Mike. That's a video I'm going to do. I'm not going to talk about what you emailed me, but like, I want to do a video about Doc Holliday because I found his story to be fascinating, and I'm going to cover everything except the OK Corral. I'm going to kind of leave that one for Mike for his little series that we got. I'm just going to talk about his life leading up to and after the OK Corral, and just that. I don't even have to talk about that shootout. It'll make the shootout make more sense if you don't know the story. But anyway, oh yeah, cool. Gee, mini. Oh wow, I didn't know they had one in there, Johnny. Yeah, I again, I don't collect the political stuff. I have a few of the presidential pastime cards from Tops. They're like historic presidents. I'm a history buff. Like I separate this stuff. Like I don't collect history stuff per se. I just like studying it, you know. But anyway, old presidents and stuff like that. I'm into that. I try not to get into the too much of the modern stuff, politics on here. It just gets too much. I want to come here and chill and have a good time with y'all. I don't want anybody arguing over politics or whatever. Uh, I want to try to be all inclusive for varying amounts of beliefs and whatever. I'm as long as you ain't calling me a dirty white boy when you do it, you're good. Goldbrook. Oh man. Yeah. Again, I wouldn't even know what to do with those cards. I wouldn't even. It's not my bag. Not my deal. See, and you guys get in it like I don't mess with none of that. I don't mess with none of that stuff. I wouldn't even collect historical items if I had the room for them. To be honest with you, it's too much. Already feels too much like a museum in here as it is. It gets kind of off-putting at times. It's like kind of psychosis do I have here? Got crap laying all over the damn place. It's a mess. Try to keep it cleaned up so it don't get dusty. Protect my cards. It's a bunch of work. Yep. I like what I will say I like to collect. If I like to collect anything, is like old books and stuff like that. I remember I used to have a book in my library. It was called The History of the World. It was like back in the 1900s written. Like it was an old book. I used to read that. Oh, I'm nuts. Embrace it. Yeah, well, I have. I have bills signed by Governor Kerry. That is oddly specific, Mike. That is the most oddly specific bill that I've ever seen. But yeah, like I like reading old books and old history books and old books on World War II, and I like westerns. Like I said, I like the Doc Holliday thing. Right over, not too far away from us, they have a Wired Earp Days over there because at one point, Wyatt Earp, Doc Holliday, and Big News Kate were all over there. I have to go find out the details sometime. Go talk to their historical society. I've been to the one here in Knoxville, but it ain't got much, guys. It's kind of bare. See. I'm not saying you can't do it, Jeff. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it. It's not my, I just don't get down with it. I'll study the shit, but I won't collect it. I'm not trying to buy John Gacy's painting. Is that fair to say? Like, it's just not. I'll collect Freddy Krueger's autograph. I'll collect Jason Voorhees' autograph. And I just draw the line at some things. Sometimes a man just got to stand by his principles. You know what I mean? That's about all I got. Yeah, World War II posters, those would be cool. I like stuff like that. But I don't do posters, though. Posters piss me off because poster frames and I'm just manila envelopes, poster frames, and this screwdriver are my natural enemies. So we were learning something about me tonight. No, I'm not saying love and true crimes. I guess I don't know. Maybe I'm putting that wrong. I do enjoy researching true crime. It's just that I don't collect for it though. Like I'm trying to understand it or to whatever to try to figure something out. Like with the Manson case, trying to figure out the end of that rabbit hole. Dude kept getting out. Like Manson gets out on parole, gets arrested, they let him go. 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 This happened about 9 or 10 times before the murders happened. So if it was me on the second time, they'd have been like, "We're locking you up and we ain't letting you out." So why does Manson keep getting out? I started asking myself little questions about it. I'm like, well, why this and why that? Why? Well, it seemed awful convenient. Seemed awful convenient. But anyway, I like to figure shit out. Like I like watching shit that's unsolved or bizarre, stuff like that. I'm weird. I'm a weird person, but I don't collect for it though. I'm not that kind of weird. Murderabilia is what they call it. I know guys on here that collect that shit, and I just can't fuck with it, man. Like, how are you gonna make money off somebody killing people? Like, I don't know. I feel a certain way about that. I feel a certain way about that. I do. That's just me. I don't know if I would want to be lucky like that. Like if it took me doing that just for no reason, I'm not saying in defending myself or anything like that. I'm just saying going out and actively hunting people down and shit. Like I don't know if I'd want to get rich like that. Well, cards are kind of that gray area, Jeff. For me, they're far enough in that gray area that like there's a line, right? I'm just putting an imaginary line out there, and I'm just saying, okay, this is the point I'll go. This is the point I'll not go. So there's a distinction there. And again, me just reading a book, like we had to buy the book, so technically that's not much different than what I'm saying. But like at least out of the book, I can get some human psychology and see how people's heads work, or in that case, not work. They got to be that the Manson crew had to be the dumbest damn criminals I ever seen in my life. Dumber than hell. Like, don't ever go do no dirt with no people like that. You're gonna end up in where they're at. They're dumber than fucking hell, man. They did not know what they were doing. Clearly, they thought they were being slick, but not so much. So now they're riding for it for 25 with a life sentence on top of it. Never gonna get out. Never gonna get parole. Never gonna see the other side of them prison cells. And I guess as educational things, I can see the cards maybe to a certain degree, even though it's not something I get into. I can see in that aspect. But again, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to get a book or something like that that's going to, teach. I've read books about, I know Jeffrey Dahmer, Jay might be if he's still in here. Jeffrey Dahmer, his dad used to teach college up at Ames. So Jeffrey Dahmer used to live up in Ames. That's not far from Des Moines. And that was when he was a child growing up. And then I think they moved to Wisconsin after that, I believe. Anyway, I read his dad wrote a book I read about Jeffrey Dahmer as a kid and how him and his wife got a divorce and how Dahmer started drinking, the whole story, right? Like the whole backstory to Dahmer. If you guys haven't read it, I read that when I was younger. So I read stuff like that, trying to figure out like what would possess, because like when the details of what he did came out, it was so shocking that like you had to understand why would dude do that, right? Like what was going on in his head that would make him do what he did. So I just like under this human psychology aspect of it. I just how people think, right? Or how they what problem they got that made them lead them down that road and how we can avoid it, right? Like we should use it for good is what my thing is, I guess. If we do something with it, we should use it for good, and instead of just making a profit off of it, learn something, try to figure out how to maybe identify that shit and snuff it out before it happens again. Like John Wayne Gacy, there's another Iowa connection that you guys don't know about. When John Wayne Gacy, before he went to Chicago and killed all those people, he lived in Iowa, and he actually forcibly raped a state representative's child, and he went to prison here for it. And you know what they did? You guys want to know what they did? They let him out for good behavior. The state of Iowa let John Wayne Gacy free from prison for good behavior. He went on to go to Chicago and murder I don't know how many people and put the bodies in the, it was horrible. And I've been waiting all these years for the state of Iowa to issue an apology to every single person who lost a loved one to John Wayne Gacy, and I ain't heard one. So fuck Iowa on that. Some bullshit. Sorry, you guys got me started on that. Anyway. Hey Jay, you remember when we was growing up here, the Johnny Gosh story? You remember that shit? I was just a kid when that happened. Remember Johnny Gosh? You guys probably all knew Johnny Gosh. Yeah, and Ted Bundy was an evil sociopath, but he was smart. He escaped from prison in a snowstorm out in Colorado. Yep, remember Johnny Gosh? That shit, man. Like, you gotta understand. Like, I've never known a society where we didn't have to lock the doors. When I was a kid, man, Johnny Gosh scared the shit out of anybody that was growing up when it was the same age as he was when it happened or near it. And I wasn't much off from what Johnny Gosh was when he disappeared. I was living with my dad over in Indianola at the time, so I wasn't that far away from Des Moines either. But yeah, dude just fucking up and vanishes, and nobody sees him again. I heard his mom. I seen his mom on YouTube, and she says that he showed up one night. You guess I don't know the details of it, but yup. Richard Ramirez. Oh no. Yeah, and that's another thing. That's another guy that people like and go gaga for is Richard Ramirez. I don't understand that either. Dude would just go rape and kill people for no reason. Like, how could you? That's not a rock star. You know what I mean? Like I feel like, and I'm not directing this to anyone in my chat, but I feel that people who come to those conclusions ought to spend time in prison locked up around guys that are killers and shit like that. Then you won't find it so amusing. Then you won't find it so funny. You know, when you get locked up next to somebody facing, never getting out, and they're already in there for killing somebody, and, you're lunch meat to that person. They don't give a shit. They don't care. Yeah, yeah. Oh, wow, yeah. Jay, I remember that too. I wasn't delivering papers at the time, but yeah, dude, it was. That's the reason for the pictures on the milk cartons actually was Johnny Gosh. That's something I found out here recently. Yeah, I've always wanted to go to the Cecil Hotel, Mike. It sounds like my kind of neighborhood. In fact, I've always wanted to go to the Cecil Hotel. Yeah, I do. I know it's up right next to Skid Row. I know, big tough Skid Row. I'm so scared. Ooh, I'd like to go to Cecil Hotel. I'd go rock up in that. I wouldn't drink any of the water there though. If you guys know the Cecil's, Mike will get that one. I'm sure Mike will get it. I don't blame you, Jay, because like I said, man, like you got to look at it. Like we're looking back at it now, we probably, you know, wow, maybe we overreacted a little bit, but no, back then when it happened, it was fucking nuts. Kid just disappeared right off the streets, man. You know what the state did about it? Again, you know what the state of Iowa did about it? Not jack fucking shit. In fact, the chief of police resigned in shame because the fucking police department refused to even investigate it. So that makes me think some shady shit was going on up in Des Moines at the time too. They had to change a lot of laws because of that. A lot of the Amber Alert and stuff like that we got now is because of shit like Johnny Gosh. So, I mean, something good came out of it, I guess, but still, that chick was a nutcase. What chick are you talking about, Mike? I don't know who you're talking about. But yeah, there was a bunch of serial killers that lived in the Cecil Hotel. There was. I would like to go check it out. Yep, I got you, Jay. Now you're making me hungry, dude. Now you're making me hungry. Fuck. Been on here for a couple hours now. I'm starting to get hungry. I guess I do have some Reese's pieces up here. I don't feel like munching on those in you guys' ears, so that's what's left out of my Reese's box. Save those for a rainy day. I don't know if she did do that though, Mike. That's just the thing. What's everyone's favorite recipe? Oh, Jeff. Everything's a penis with you. What's everybody's favorite recipe for what? What's up, Steven? Hold on, brother. Let me get you a wrench up in here. Whoa. Okay, there you go, Steven. There you go, brother. You can sub other people up. They can sub you up. You can drop links in the chat. Beer and wings, my favorite recipe. I don't know. Pork rice bowl. I had actually pork and rice this morning, Johnny. Damn, you guys talking about food and you're making me hungry and shit. It's not even cool, man. Could make me. I'm gonna remember this next time y'all be streaming. I'm gonna be making you hungry. For food, I don't know. I like a lot of stuff. I eat a lot of potatoes. I do. I eat a lot of potatoes. I love potatoes. So I don't even put them in the oven anymore. I put that shit in the microwave, nuke that, good to go. Fry me up some pork chops. Now I'm gonna go eat supper. That's what I'm gonna do after I get off here. I'm gonna go eat supper. Fajitas, yep. I like soft tacos. I do believe that's what I'm gonna do now. You eat during your streams. Just not very professional, Johnny. I'm not gonna sit here and munch the damn food in your ear. I just ain't gonna do that. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't want somebody doing it to me, so I ain't gonna do it to them. So, like, if you want to eat, eat before your damn stream. I should have ate something before I streamed. Actually, I did. I had a bunch of these vanilla wafers down here, so yeah. I like frying stuff, Jay. If you want high cholesterol, come over. I'll cook for you. I'll fry some pork chops. I'll fry some chicken. I'll fry any damn kind of thing you want to fry, and we can eat it. But that's how I've ended up with high cholesterol because I like frying things, but I don't do it maybe once or twice a week, really. Yep, yep. We gotta have some food with our. We gotta when we're talking about serial killers, we have to talk about food directly afterwards because that doesn't make us look weird or creepy in any way, shape, or form. Allegedly, you live. I wish I had. I wish I could grill here. I do. We can't grill here though. It's a thing with the fire code. Flavored ramen, dude. Flavored ramen goes good with murder chat. But if you're gonna eat ramen, get the Japanese ramen. Screw this American crap they sell you. Get the Japanese stuff. Go. You can find it online. Pickled beets and eggs. It's bacon. Bacon is pretty damn good, Mike. I'll have to give you that. I'll have to. I'm not gonna argue that with you. Your streams are clusters, so you go. Well, I know how that feels. Like I feel like I need to do some picking up around here too. Flavored ramen. One of my go-tos when I was a kid, like I was telling you back when I was selling those old baseball cards, is I give me a big pan, right? Give me a big pot. I'd throw a bunch of rice up in there. Get myself a pound of hamburger. Get some peas. Get some fresh carrots. Got to be fresh carrots. Can't have them canned carrots. They got to be fresh. Get some onions, maybe some green peppers. I throw that fried up. Throw all that shit in with the rice after I cook. Then take a few tablespoons of soy sauce, dip them in there. Take a couple tablespoons of pepper, dump it in there, mix it all together, and I would eat that whole pan of food. And it's the best shit ever. That's my rice recipe. Maybe when I ever get to travel and come see a few of you crazy fuckers, I'll cook you up my rice recipe. I'll make you supper. I'll cook you something. And I'll be like, this is what we ate back in the day, man. Whatever we get our hands on, we just chop it up and toss it in there. It's some good shit, man. Cheap food, man. Cheap food. Yep. Oh man, yeah, them ramen packets, man. I remember the ramen packets in jail, Mike. You just brought back like some PTSD for me on that one. I was gonna tell you guys some stories tonight, but I might decide against it. Like I was thinking, yeah, today I think it was about back in the day when I would get interrogated by the cops, right? Like back in the day, the worst thing you could be, well, it probably still is a snitch, right? So, man, I would piss some cops off at me so bad. I'm surprised they didn't shoot me, guys. They hated fucking interrogating me because I was a bitch about it. I would egg them on. I'd be like, well, you want to shoot me, don't you? You could go ahead and keep thinking that, buddy. They didn't like me. They didn't like me. I remember that one time in Indianola, dumbass friend, the one I went to Pancake Day with the old boy when I told you the Jeremy story. He was staying up in Indianola and I was coming from here over there hanging out with him and I was on probation at the time. Well, his dumb ass breaks into Casey's there because the girl he was shacking up with at the time worked at Casey's. She had the key card to get into Casey's. So while I'm over here taking care of my shit, going to see my PO and shit like that, I go back over there and dude still he wore the same clothes for like 3 days after he did it too. Dumber than hell. Dumber than hell. So of course they catch him, right? Now, I just happened to be there when they caught him. I had nothing to do with it, didn't know about it. I got told about it when I showed up, and I'm like, that's fucked up. I wish you wouldn't have done that because now I'm already here. Anyway, cops end up running me in. Asked me a bunch of questions about it. I was like, I wasn't even here for it. I didn't know he was going to do it. I didn't even know old girl he was shacking up with worked at Casey's. I just went there, hung out, partied a little bit, and, whatever. Funny story that ended up, I'll tell that story some other time, how that ended up. That was one of them Friday nights I was telling you guys about, why I do these on Friday nights, because that was one of them Friday nights I got interrogated by the Indianola police that I'll never forget. It had a huge impact on my life. Absolutely. So anyway, that's that story. Yeah, I'm not catching. Cops really. No, I would be just like I was telling my neighbor the other day. I was like, I remember they hauled me in. My buddy, his mom worked at Hy-Vee, and he stole her bank book that she kept all the money in. And again, I didn't have nothing to do with that. But again, because I knew dude, and he'd always be around me, I'm gonna catch heat for it. So, of course, I get called in on it, and they was like, they start bribing me and shit. Like they're like, "Hey, you want to pop?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'll take a pop." Well, like, "What you drink?" And I tell him, and he's like, "You want a cigarette?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll have a square." So hit me up, man. Gives me a cigarette, and I light that cigarette. I got my pop there. I look at him. I say, "I still don't know what the fuck you're talking about." Motherfucker wanted to shoot me, dude. I can see that vein throbbing in his head. He's like, he's gonna shoot me. uh, they don't. They didn't like me. They did not like me. I'm glad I don't have to have static with them guys anymore. I try to keep myself out of trouble nowadays, but back in the day, I was getting arrested every other fucking week, and I was always in handcuffs and shit. I was telling my friend Jason came up to see me, and I was telling him about the transport guy, Virgil. Now I'm in lockup here, and I can't remember. They're transferring me somewhere out of town. So what they do is they handcuff you, and they put you, they shackle your hands around your waist. Basically, you can't move your hands from your waist. Your hands are shackled to your body. They put the leg braces on you, and then they put you in the back of the transport vehicle, and you got a mesh screen in between you and the front seat, right? So I'm sitting there, fucking tied to the goddamn back of the car, right? And he pulls out a cigarette. He says, "I only allow cigarettes to be smoked by me in my transport vehicle." And he lights his cigarette up. And I'm sitting in back here, and I'm looking around. I'm like, dude, I'm literally handcuffed to the back seat of this car, and there's a mesh fence between me and you. What am I gonna do? Spit on you? You dumb son of a bitch. And this guy carried around a fucking hand cannon gun, and like a 50 cal kind of gun, hand cannon. And he had this in the middle console, so he reaches in, pulls out that 50 cal, and sits it. I was like, "Man, I ain't scared of your 50 cal, you fucking punk." When he gets me to where we're going, he calls my handcuffs and shit bracelets. I'm like, "Fuck you, dude. A presidential Rolex, that's a bracelet. This is some tinfoil bullshit." Fucking motherfuckers. They pissed me off. Virgil did too, but Virgil got his though. Virgil got his. I don't know if I want to tell that story though. I don't know if that'd be proper for me to tell. But Virgil got his karma for shit. That's all. Well, that's all I'm gonna say. You guys are still talking about food. I'm off the food subject. You guys are trying to get me off of here, aren't you? If you guys want me to leave, you just gotta tell me I'll leave. I can make me something to eat. I'm hungry anyway. But yeah, that was my transport story. So there you go. Congratulations. I've been hauled around, incarcerated, locked away. Say I'm crazy. And this crazy guy is going to roast Mike coming up here real soon. I don't know if it'll be this weekend or maybe Monday at the latest. That's my plan. I don't have any plans beyond that. I have to make something for all of you? Oh shit, man. I don't know what sending food through the mail just as expensive as every damn thing else is. I feel like we're kind of in prison when we're dealing with the post office. It's like buying commissary or some shit, man. Jeez. And they keep raising the prices and shit too. Fucking post office. Yeah, I wish I could. Like I have to come visit everybody and make something for them to eat. I have to do it that way. That's what I'm gonna have to do, man. 'Cause it's like it'd be cheaper for me to fucking drive the shit to you than it would be sending it to you. Yeah, you can't send food to Canada. Well, but yeah, but I could. Yeah, it's like I said, condoms and celery. Oh yeah, that sucks, dude. Yeah, certain. I thought certain foods you could get in. I'm not sure though. I don't know. You could sneak some things in if you got creative with it. That old, that old prison pocket they call it. Yeah, you are, Jay. You are. Wouldn't be hard to go up to Des Moines. Probably get it cheaper at Sam's Club. Probably get ingredients to cook stuff with. Get 5 months of fucking mayonnaise and for no reason if you wanted to. Snuggle it in, yeah. Put it in the old man purse, you know what I'm saying? The old stink pocket, you know what I mean? The old, yep. uh, yeah, we're getting ideas on here. We probably shouldn't put it on the live stream, though. We should be talking about this kind of stuff in Discord. Yeah, Mike, that shit is real in prison. Like some places they get these big jagged things they get up off the roof and shit. Like there's like ice picks, basically. Yeah, the chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water. Yeah, that. Oh, trying to stretch that back out a little bit. Ugh. Can't wait till I get it. I should put a pillow up here or something. Ugh. But yeah, it's serious shit, man. I've seen some shit go down and just get locked up in jails and shit like that. Just spending time up in the foreman and the fucking bullpen and shit like that. Like typical week and like that time I hit Dad's landlord and I went to jail for that. And I seen one of my dudes that I knew from the streets locked up in there. He's like, "Hey Sam, why you in here?" I'm like, "Cause they won't let me out." It's always the best answer to give when you're in jail. Why are you in here for? Cause they won't let me out. I'm in here for assault. What you think I'm in here for? That's what I'm always in here over. Get in a fist fight with somebody, put some knots on his head. You went and cried about it, and I got locked up. Dude was all tough when he was fucking getting in my fucking face and yelling at me. Anyway. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do for my thing there, Johnny. I'm trying to figure out what I should do. Mike just knew. Uh, yeah, I've seen some fucked up shit happen, man, in jail. Like I said, if you're with somebody like that's already facing a long time, it's always worse, man. It's just not the spot. I don't know if I could do the tent in the woods shit no more, Mike. The stupid pain issue, like I wish I could. Oh, okay. I hear you, Tex. Yeah, you guys get carried away sometimes. We get carried away here. It's it's all in good fun. Hopefully, nobody takes offense in anything we say. We're not trying to be mean or anything like that. But yeah, I don't know if I can do that tent stuff. Like, I don't know if I could do that or not. Really, to be honest with you, Tex, like my Friday nights are really just to hang out anyway. Like, I mean, you guys want me to show some cards to sell or something, I will. But I just like to hang out and BS with people. I'm not really. No, it's cool. Yeah, I get you, Tex. I get you. I get you. I knew where you were coming from. It's good. What's up, Troy? Welcome to the stream, brother. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, right. No, I'm not going to Disneyland. No, it's not happening. Yeah, yeah, that's it, Jeff. You're just here to you just bust my chops. That's all it is. Oh yeah, we let our hair down. We take our shoes off. You know, you guys show up. We can talk about whatever. All this BS with the guys. It's just but just what it is. But like I said, I can do card sales and stuff too. But I need to figure out what I'm going to do for the. I'm gonna have to figure out some kind of giveaway or something like that. I haven't had time this week. It's been one thing after another. Yeah, we could. I'd like to see Mike do a box. So Mike doesn't bust boxes though, unless you're not talking about cards. I don't know if you guys are talking about cards or not. Welcome, welcome, Troy. So who's your big rookies for the year? Who do you guys think's gonna you want to go back to baseball? Who do you think the best rookies of 2022 are going to be? You guys got any inside tracks here? No homemade DNA relics. Those are authentic homemade DNA relics, Mike. Get it right. Okay, you're talking about my present. Million cash. Yeah. You guys just keep it reasonable, guys. A million cash. Mike would never order anything from IKEA. Okay. Sounds like there's some heat with IKEA there. Give you a million rupees. I could do that. I think I got 50 cents in there. I found like 60 cents on the ground the other day just walking around. Like people get loose holes in their pockets and shit during springtime, so it gets nice. You go out walk around, you can find some change on the ground. I found some basketball cards on the ground over the winter. There's a fire down the road, and I think like somehow their cards got outside. Cards weren't burned up; they were on the ground. They were pretty chewed up, but found some old basketball cards. Yeah, right, right. Texas, it's still cash. I'll figure something out, guys. Like I said, I didn't even. I thought my first video was back in June, but like that first few months I was on YouTube just sort of congealed all together to me because like I didn't do much that first couple of months. But here we are, I'm live streaming and stuff. Witt Jr. if they ever bring him up. Yeah, Witt Jr. would be a good one. I'm kind of looking for Lou Bob to have a bounce back season, get healthy, get on the field. Glaber's looking good in spring training. That's a good sign for him. I think Glaber Torres' best position naturally is a second base. I don't think they should have ever put him at short. Um, that's just my opinion on that. Like she loved you long time. See, there we go. And then we just lost half our audience. That's what Tex is saying. We just up with that, and half our audience just dipped on us right there. It's all good though. That was funny, Mike. Oh no, we was just joking, Troy. It was just a joke. I'm gonna get myself canceled up here. It's Mike's fault. It's Mike's fault. He brought it up. Yeah, yeah, that's right. He wrecked the motorbike. Yeah, yeah, love you long time. Like I said, the censor's just not advertiser friendly over here on Friday nights on my stream. It's not. I'm not getting any. I don't have any sponsors. Like as far as like what you guys think of sponsors as. Like I don't got no company sponsoring me or anything, so I'm good. One night in Bangkok. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. See, we just lost another one. We just lost another viewer. Good job, guys. Good job. Way to chase him off. You gotta go out with a bang, yeah. Friday night fish fries. Friday night lives. Never know what's gonna happen, what I'm gonna say. Probably end up regretting it tomorrow, but oh well. It was fun while it lasted. The world's my oyster. Yep, that's right. Gonna live it up. I'm retired from work. I don't have to go out there and bust my ass anymore. I can enjoy myself and watch horror movies and collect baseball cards and not bother anybody. Viagra. No. Viagra is not a sponsor. I'm legally obligated to say that Viagra is not a sponsor of this channel, so I'm sorry. I'm legally obligated. I don't want to get sued. You'll never retire. Well, I kind of was forced into it with my stupid health, but you'll have it. Shit happens sometimes. You gotta move on. Take your lumps. Yeah, forced to legally say that Viagra is not a sponsor, so. Jay, tell him, Jay, you gotta learn to crawl before you walk. It's Friday. Thanks for stopping by, Brother Jay. You drinking up Bacardi. Man, who is drinking Bacardi? That's some wine coolers. I don't even drink, and that's a set of 10, Farley. Set of 10. All right, Jay. Oh, nice. JT. Oh, JT here? Oh, Jay. You talking to Jay Thomas? Never mind. My brain went into. Yeah. Oh, oh. Mike's got jokes up in here tonight. Mike's got the jokes going on. He's got the jokes. I'm gonna watch this back, Mike. I'm gonna watch all 2 hours. Bacardi and Arena tastes like Dr. Man, some Bacardi. I have to pull your man card on that, man. I'm just gonna have to do it. Go get yourself a bottle of Everclear, and then come back and talk to me about your damn Bacardi, okay? Stream is no square. Yeah, yeah. Show us on the doll where Sam Stream touched. No, don't say that. Doesn't sound right. Doesn't sound right. I'm gonna walk that one back. Silky smooth for the point. Yeah. Oh, Texas. That was uncalled for. Snow going. Oh yeah. Fastball in the nuts. Fastball in the nuts, Mike. Jeff. Yeah. Didn't know we had women in here. That's right, Johnny. Right. Peach flavored. Man, don't you ever go into a bar unless it's a bar of that association and ever order a Bacardi. At least not here. I don't know what maybe I don't know what their look on it on in Texas is, but it would be a bad idea to ask the bartender to go in there looking all burly, like don't shave for a week, go in there, look don't, have your hair all roughed up and order Bacardi and see what they you can get some funny looks, dude. You can get some funny looks. Oh, it's a mullet or nothing. Oh, no. No. What? No, yeah, Bacardi, even Epiphany. Man, check it out. Like right here, check this out. Where to go? If I can find what I'm looking for here. I can find something that's got more alcohol in it than Bacardi does, and it's not that far away from it. Oh yeah, there it is. There, right there. It's got more alcohol in it than your Bacardi does. I drink that, I'm gonna get more drunk than I am off of a 6-pack of Bacardis, and I haven't drank in fucking, I don't know, been a long time. I mean, why don't you just go to 7-Eleven and get a smoothie at that point? You know, I mean, since we're gonna go that route, I'll go ahead and ask for pink lemonade. Firewire screwdrivers. My drink actually back in the day was Remy Martin, which was cognac mixed with champagne. It was the smoothest tasting cognac you ever drank. That's mainly what I drank it for was cognac, actually. But that shit's expensive. It's like, yeah, I don't know. You can even find it cheap nowadays, but it used to be back in the day. How weak is Bacardi there? I don't know. I don't drink Bacardi. I'm a man. I don't drink Bacardi. I don't even drink, so. But if I did drink, I wouldn't drink Bacardi. I would drink fucking just about anything. If you asked me to drink bull piss or Bacardi, I'd have to sit down and I'd have to think it over. You get gold star if you know what that line's a reference to. It's actually a line out of something. Bull piss, bull piss, and Bacardi. Which one, guys? Give me one in the chat if you drink a bit bull piss before you would Bacardi. Which one in the chat? Dragon's milk. You guys ever drink Mad Dog 2020? Or that shit? I've been drinking that shit back in the day. It's all I could afford at the time. No, it's not. It's not mixed. I didn't mix the champagne. Remy Martin actually comes. It's already that way, but it's cognac. It's got more cognac than anything in it. It's the cognac I want. It's not the champagne. And I haven't drank Remy in fucking a long time. It's been 20 years. Yeah, that Mad Dog will fuck your world up. I used to drink that shit on the weekends, man. I'd go work, get off work, go to the store next door, pick up a couple bottles of Mad Dog. I was set for the weekend. I don't drink no more though. I had to quit drinking. I'm glad I don't drink no more. Actually, it gives me more time and you know do other things. I remember like Remy Martin. You guys laugh about like the champagne, man. You drink a bottle of Remy Martin. I remember one night I drank a bottle, and I woke up on the kitchen floor at like 5 in the morning, wondering how I got there. That shit will twist your fucking ass up. I know we used to have Sonic in town. So what we do, right, is we take a bottle of Remy, we throw some ice up in there, we pour that shit into a Sonic cup, and put them cherries in there. It was good shit. Sometimes you can mix them with energy drinks and stuff like that too. I used to get drunk as shit and get all hyper off of energy drinks, so I'm all drunk and hyper at the same time. That didn't go well. That didn't go well. Yeah, I didn't mix that shit up. But anyway, it's the cognac that'll twist you, man. Go. You sit here and laugh. Go get yourself a bottle of Remy. And get your big boy pants on. It's for sipping. It's for sipping, gentlemen. If you can't handle it, just might as well set that bottle back on down there, son. It'll be too much for you. It'll be knocking you back if you tried. I remember I had a friend of mine come up and I gave him one shot, man, and he like literally got so drunk off that one shot he almost fell down the stairs of a one shot. And I was like, dude, I told you to sip that. You got all, he got all brave with it and shit. Done. Hit the bricks. Actually, I didn't drink a whole lot. Like I did up till I was 21, but I didn't like not going out and going to people's places, houses and stuff I didn't know and being all fucked up. You know what I mean? I didn't trust people, so I try to keep a. I didn't like getting too fucked up all that much. I might on my birthday and shit like that, but that wasn't a regular day. It wasn't a daily thing for me. Oh sure, Jeff. Sure, you're just trying to be contrarian. Smearing off ice with Zima. No, no, no. Man, just go get yourself a bottle of Remy Martin and come back and talk to me. It'll put hair places, okay? Okay, Johnny, it'll put hair places. That's all I'm gonna say to you. You come back. Come back. Run it back with me. Yeah, I don't know. Bourbon, I'm more of a cognac guy. I'm more of a cognac. I like bourbon. I've drank bourbon before. But actually, I think it was bourbon. I think it was a bottle of bourbon from the year I was born. It was good shit. I don't drink anymore. You guys can drink all you want. I'm just telling you, hey man, you want to sit here and clown on me, that's fine. But you have never fucked with Remy Martin apparently. That's cool. Good times. I had fun. Good old days. I don't fuck with that shit no more. I had somebody telling me about where to get a bottle the other day. I'm like, I don't want none of that shit. I'd have to stop taking my meds, and if I stop taking my meds, well, that would be ending bad. You don't want me to stop taking my meds, people. Yep, that's it. Yeah, I'm on the pills and I can't drink. Like other than that cough syrup, I really can't drink. Yeah, guys, I'm getting tired up here. You guys have made me hungry too. Right, that was my other thing too. Alcoholism ran in my family, so um, depends. Texas. All right, later on, Troy. Thanks for stopping by. Nah, I try to keep my faculties about me. Yep, night, Troy. Thanks for stopping by, brother. I think I'm getting ready to tone this down too. It's been a long day. I just want to crash now. Watch something and put something on it, make some supper and crash. That's probably my plans tonight. But in the meantime, this weekend, while I'm thinking of sick burns to roast Mike with, um, I will think of what I'll do for our 2 year anniversary, and we'll do that next Friday live. So that's what I'll do, and make it the week after my anniversary. Every year we'll have some kind of something special. Does that sound good, guys? Does it sound like a winner? Message me after the stream. Who are you talking to? Mine too. Oh, damn. Yeah. Yeah, just everybody should get involved, man. Anybody can do a video on Mike. I don't know what he's doing this year. No thongs or tassels. No, no thongs or tassels. Promise. Because Mike wants us to roast Texas. Mike wants us to roast him for his birthday. It's Mike's thing. It's what Mike's into. I guess. I'd like to see Jeff. I would like to see that one. That one would be good. But anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with me after ending the first stream. It's been a disaster. I might do, like I said, something this week, announcing our giveaway, and also Discord movie night, 5:30 ish. Ask Mike. Because he wants you to. G string it is. He wants you to, Tex. He wants you to roast him. That's what Mike wants. He wants to. I don't get it either, man. Savor tree, eat a vegan. Oh no. Oh no, Jeff. This doesn't end well. Because he wants to be roasted for his birthday. It's just what it is. It's like asking why the sky is blue. Yeah, but you cook the vegetables and you lose a lot of the the vitamins and minerals and whatnots. You guys are making me hungry. And YouTube's telling me that it's time to get off here because it's kicking me off. Oh. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, JR still got his hockey going on. That's cool. But yeah, everybody, if you go want to get on in on the mic roast, just hit Mike up on it. He'll let you know the details of it. We just do it for fun every year, or at least we did last year anyway. So he knows where to stop mowing. What are you guys on about? Anyway, I want to thank everybody for showing up. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he just wants people to bust his chops. Oh no, JR, that's not good, man. Got to work on that hockey game. Got to work on that goalie game. That was like in I never played hockey, but like in soccer, I was a good goalie because I had good hands. I could catch a ball, block it. Anyway, so yeah, if you guys want to get it on the mic thing, just I don't know if you made a video for it. Your roast last year you did a video for it, Mike. I don't know, but anyway, if you do a video, Mike, everybody go check his channel out. Oh yeah, champagne goalies. Champagne goalies. What's that even mean? And why did you have good hands? I don't know. I got quick hands. Put them things on you. Catch them hands. That's why. Catch them hands. Okay, so you announce it in your stream tomorrow. Okay, I didn't know that, Mike. What time do you want to do the Discord thing, Mike? You got a specific time it's on Sunday picked out, or from touching the no square? uh, you guys are too much. The butt. Yep, that he is. Anyway, catch Mike on his stream tomorrow. He'll give you the details, I guess. I'll get back to you on the Discord thing, I guess, Mike. I'm gonna get off of here. I'll be about 5:30, about the same time as always. We'll watch The Night Watchman. It's a freaking hilarious movie. Abigail loved the trailer for it. I know you guys are gonna love it. Yep, Sunday's the lazy day. We'll do it at 5:30. It's worth a watch, man. We're gonna be laughing. It's gonna be worth it. So anyway, thanks for showing up to the 2-year anniversary stream. Like I said, we'll do something for it coming up this week. I'll try to figure something out. And catch Mike's stream tomorrow. What time you going live tomorrow, Mike? What time do you go? Before I close this, what time do you go live tomorrow? Yep, good seeing you. Thanks for showing up, Texas. Awesome guy. Johnny. Much love to Johnny. Yep, later, Jeff. Later, brother Jeff. Take care tonight. Yep, thanks for hanging out, guys. 9 p.m. Eastern. So Jeff stream or Mike stream. I mean, Mike stream 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. That's where you're gonna find me. That's where you find Mike and find out all the roast information. So until then, love your hobby, and it'll love you back. Oh yeah, I had a blast, guys. Always do. Peace.